I've been looking forward to this all day. Pretty much. Good evening, everybody. And how are we all doing tonight? Hello to Shikaratar. Hello, Madark EU. You're not here for long today. That's fine. And hello to Women of Love with a very nice dancing BZ Plasma emo, which I haven't seen for quite a while, actually. I haven't watched BZ Plasma in a while either. Although I know he's still around. Same. Yeah, I mean, this is an expansion and I'm kind of underwhelmed for going into it to some extent, but fuck it. I've had like several hard days at work recently. This is my chance to unwind, so I'm going to do just that. Yeah, he streams, but not very often anymore. Well, as long as he's having fun when he streams. That's the important thing, women. Come on, underwhelmers. Well, I mean, that just means that it could turn out to be a good expansion. I don't know. I just saw the trailer and wasn't too impressed, and I was more impressed when I saw how the killer looked in game in the short clip I watched. But I haven't really seen a lot of this expansion. Anyway, first of all, we're going to rewatch the intro trailer of this expansion, the Tools of Torment. Yeah, I can definitely see it more now that I actually watched the trailer, but it doesn't immediately appear too obvious. These aren't sisters. Oh yeah, download's almost complete. Notice the bar moving in the back there. 6.6.0. I wonder if they fixed the issue of the long... Well, okay, they have. Good. Now, I've gone ahead and done a little bit of some bookkeeping prior to this stream for once, so that you don't have to witness me doing something very boring for 20 minutes. I have 3 dailies to complete. Hello, Eljand. Over-sexualized hips hype. Make Gordon sound music. If you say so. So yeah, this is Chapter 27, the Tools of Torment expansion, bringing a new killer and 2 new survivors into the game. Alongside some other changes, including Shelter Woods change, Red Forest change, custom bot adjustments, Eruption got nerfed, enemies necessarily got buffed, Screaming got nerfed and they didn't tell anyone. Oh yeah, they nerfed Screaming. And now they're saying the pig got nerfed again. As did a bunch of other things, supposedly. May have to test that. Very quickly, actually. Still no confirmation of fixing the Adept bug for the achievements. But there is a way I'm going to test that, potentially. So, what I've done as a little bit of pre-stream work is last night after college, I spent my 2 million blood points to unlock most of the good perks for the survivors. I didn't manage to get every single perk to max level, but I got 8 out of 9. So there are 2 new survivors, which I've already purchased. 9,000 a pop. No, I spread it out. I wanted to have the 3 perks at max level. That was the main goal. I managed to achieve that with Felita and the School Merchant, but Renato still has a perk that I can't fully... I haven't got to max level yet, but it doesn't matter. So, the 2 new survivors are a sister and a brother. I actually thought these were sisters. Judging by the trailer, I thought these were sisters, honestly. I knew they were siblings, I thought they were sisters. But no, they are sister and brother. We're in sci-fi land now, yeah. We've gone from medieval knight to... gone from this. They even have their own sort of music, which is a thing that some of the newer survivors have. So, this is Felita Lyra. She has mastered the art of competitive war fighting kites. Kites with skill and flourish. Her personal perks allow her to perform a series of fast votes, inspire faster generation repair, and help allies move faster after they are healed, apparently. The first were Tina. French. Forgot her origin. Yeah, possibly. So let's take a look at her perks, shall we? What she brings to the table. I guess a backstory would also not hurt, but good grief, I suppose. Do I want to bother with the backstory? If you were to ask, she would tell you that 20 more in life more than anything was to bring people together. Whether it's a farmer selling clubs to the band or stuff, she loved people. So see people come together to share their passion and form meaningful connections. Also a brief, I've not looked at this by the way. The only thing I've seen before going into tonight's stream is I'm aware that the killer uses a radar somehow. She uses drones somehow. And that's it. I don't know any of the perks, really what they do. Apart from Game of Foot, but that was just off one video and I never looked into the perk properly. So, kite fighting. What the fuck is kite? Oh, fighting kites. As a teenager, Felita found her community through kite fighting. Her uncle taught Felita and her younger brother Renato to settle their petty squabbles through making kites and flying them into each other until someone's string is cut and a winner is decided. They would spend summers working on the stuff. They fucking kite fighting. Okay, sure. They post them online. They became famous due to the kite fighting, modeling shoots. But it was not to be. Oh, they're from Brazil. Little by little, modeling took her away from the kiting. Years passed by. She wasn't as glorious to the fame. Connection. She lost connection with modeling. She opened her own shop on fucking kite fighting. She did a tournament. She set a community of kite fighting enthusiasts. A strange drone meeting up over a field. A kite got caught in the blades. They found more of a drone. They found blood and a man drenched in blood. And then the high-tech hunting gear killed him. Why wasn't Renato moving? Renato was in shock. His arm was cut. Okay, led him into a factory. A beach. She found her resolve. She had to run. They went on the beach. And then the Black Fox showed up. Okay, so basically kite fighting, became a model, went back to do more kite fighting, set up her own shop, ran into the School Merchant, hid in a factory, beach, fog, here we are. Okay, great, whatever. What are your perks? So her 3 unique perks are as follows, which I'm now going to take a look at for the first time. Yeah, no spoilers. So, cut loose. You get in enough trouble, you know how to get out of it. After performing a rushed vote in a chase, this perk activates. While this perk is active, your rushed votes are silent for up to 6 seconds, and successfully performing a rushed vault during that time resets the timer. So basically it's what? Getting quick and quiet in a chase if you happen to have a convenient set of tiles to work it with. And it resets for 45 seconds. Hello, Neko. This would probably be very handy on maps like Wearies, Garner Joy, anything with a T-wall, I guess, but otherwise it doesn't seem all that useful. Oh no, my vaults are silent. But if the killer isn't going to be fooled by one silent vault, it might not be fooled by multiple. Yeah, but if you're spamming a vault power, I mean, there's a 6-second delay. You'd have to be very quick at getting over it again. And more than likely, if you're doing that in a chase, the killer already knows where you are anyway. I mean, it could be useful, but this seems like one of those perks that's very niche use and probably better on some maps than others. So, sure, in the one situation where you want to fool the killer by being silent on vaults multiple times, great. Maybe Wearies, it would be excellent for that. Second perk, friendly competition. You revel in the community spirit of competition and inspire others to follow suit. Whenever you finish preparing a generator with at least one other survivor, the perk activates. You and other survivors who finish preparing the generator with you get 5% increased prepared progress speed for 75 seconds. Survivors can only have one instance of this perk's ability active at once. Hi, Behavior. I believe you just introduced another Gen Rush perk. Yes, that's right. Let's combine this with Prove Thyself for a Gen Rush double combo. What do you mean you nerfed Eruption? That's all I see from that. Great. Something that fucking Gen Rushers are going to use. 5% increased prepare progress for 75 seconds. I mean, it's not a lot, but... yeah, on its own, it's not really that big of a deal, but we're talking, if you're talking about organized Swifts, this is definitely something they'd consider using. I mean, Prove Thyself, toolkits, 5%, that's, you know, you only have to repair one generator and you get a 5% increase, which can't be deactivated in any way, for 75 seconds. It almost sounds like it's designed for Prove Thyself rushing. You'll probably see this with people running Prove Thyself, although it does mean taking up another slot, I guess. Depends how much you want to rush gens. Definitely Swift friendly. Alright, the last one. Now, apparently this is a new kind of perk introduced with these two, the Teamwork, which I think is supposed to operate on a similar basis to how Deathbound operates, the Pyramid Head perk for killers, but it's a positive instead of a negative. It's hard to keep up with you, but does not people from trying. Whenever you finish healing another survivor, you both move 5% faster as long as you stay within 12 meters of the survivor you healed, or until one of you loses a health state. Teamwork power of 2 can only trigger once every 140 seconds. Survivors can only be affected by one at a time. So a 5% haste boost if you stay within 12 meters or until one of you loses a health state. So a slight haste buff, basically. I'm doing okay, Neko. Maybe we should be the big star of the DVD movie. Nah, the DVD movie will probably contain the classic characters, I suspect. So this is, you know, sound like Teamwork feats in Pathfinder 1E. So, I don't know, haste, a 5% haste proc as long as you stay within each other. I don't think this is going to be that useful. It might be useful for, like, again, groups with resilience or something. Maybe a little bit in endgame sort of stuff, resilience combo. I mean, it's 5% faster. It could make a slight difference. I mean, stack it with hope and resilience, and you know, you could have a fairly fast survivor for a while. Don't know if you're gonna play killer right now, but people you go with bots because killer is weak is what I've done. I'm gonna play the killer eventually, but I'm gonna try the survivors first. So, from what I gather, we have a perk that's a niche, quick and quiet spam. A perk that's definitely going to be used for... Oh yeah, this is the day after the new expansion launch, Nego. This is my first time playing it. I've not really seen any of this stuff yet. And I couldn't do it yesterday when it actually came out because I was at college. So a perk here that's definitely going to be used in Gen Rush builds, and a perk that could also be used in group builds revolving around speed increases with like resilience and hope. But maybe not really is used too much. Alright, well that's Felita. Now onto her brother Renato. Again, we'll have a quick look at his story. Yeah, a lot of people aren't happy with the new content. In the PTB anyway. I don't know if it's changed now. I've not looked into it. So he had to work as a child and work as a scientist. He'd study people. He made friends, bullies. You know, he's solving puzzles and annoying his older sister. He liked to think. He needed help socializing, working the kite shop. He loved the fighting so much. But the problem was he was too competitive. Graduated early, do charitable work. He wanted to play guitar. Okay, put himself out there. So basically, he liked to play the guitar. Okay, so they talked with each other, and then they owned a kite venture. Analytical mind helped. Okay, cool. Saw the drone. Oh, okay. He felt a chill about the drone for some reason. And then a bloody hand reached out from the dark forest and grabbed him. An injured man. 2 blade swipes for the man. And a woman quite in armor. And he ran away. A blur. They went to the beach. Yada, 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 yada. Run where? Okay, right, whatever. Where are drones? Where are drones, Renato? It's hunting and hitting time. Yeah, sorry, I will get onto gameplay in a moment. I'm just going to go over the perks first, so I know what I'm up against. So, unfortunately, this is the one perk I couldn't get to max level. But I guess it's 120 seconds. So this is the other teamwork one. Collective Stealth. When someone helps you out, respond in kind. Whenever the survivor finishes healing you, you both leave no scratch marks as long as you stay within 12 meters of the survivor who healed you, or until one of you loses a health state. Hello, DeCraven. But don't know yet, DeCraven. I haven't totally taken a look at it yet. So this is another teamwork perk. I guess it's kind of like free shadow step, but you gotta stay within 12 meters. Okay. I mean, you have to stay near each other. Again, could be useful, sort of, especially if you run around, but yeah. I have no idea if this is any good or not. Maybe it could be useful for organized groups again. You know, no scratch marks. You can run around the map for a while. I guess this could be useful for sneakiness, but I could actually see this being somewhat a bit more useful than, say... Sorry, not that. I could probably see this being a bit more useful than, say, this one. A 5% haste speed, or no scratch marks until either of you are injured. And that would be both people in the group as well. You could definitely see this being used for some interesting stealth stuff, actually. Alright. Now, this is a perk I've heard some talk about, but I don't know why. This is one that sort of people say might be good. So, your mind and body are home for great feats, allowing you to push through an extra effort if necessary. This perk activates once you are 1 hook away from instant death. While healthy, running, and suffering from exhaustion, press the active ability button 1 to lose a health state and recover from exhaustion instantly and gain the broken status effect for 20 seconds. You are automatically healed from injured to healthy after 20 seconds. Being put into the dying state will cancel the healing effect. Activating Blood Rush will disable it for the remainder of the trial. What the fuck is this? Oh, hang on. It says if suffering from exhaustion. But you have to be healthy? So, not useful for dead hard, but that means, yeah, sprint burst, blood rush, wait 20 seconds, sprint burst is back. It also says that you recover from exhaustion immediately. Oh my god, this is fucking broken as hell. Congratulations, behavior. This is literally going to be run on every survivor from now on. I mean, I guess it might mean dead hard gets used less, but fuck me. You're only allowed to use it if you're dead on hook. But then just combine it with anything like life, blood rush, balance landing. Yeah, you have to be healthy as well, I suppose. So if you get tunneled, you ain't gonna do shit. And you know, if a killer can injure you, but still, healthy, all you have to do is press a button, you get exhaustion gone immediately, and then you just recover back to full health after that point. You could even combine this with you could even have dead hard. No, you wouldn't do that. That is just crazy good. I mean, it's a one-time use, sure, but this could be so effective. You know, sprint burst, life, balance, as I said. You know, you could use it twice. And the fact that you gain the exhaustion immediately, it's not like you recover and then unexhausted immediately. It's like, use perk, press button, exhaustion gone, use perk again. You could essentially sprint burst twice with this. You could life twice, balance landing twice. Very quick succession. That is going to be used a lot. This is going to become a new survivor meta thing. It's going to end up being a thing that's like, oh no, they're dead on hook. Do I have to look out for blood rush? That is crazy good as a perk. Dead hard not fucking enough. And the final one, background player. When a killer picks up another survivor, background player activates for 10 seconds. When you start running, break into a sprint at 150% of your normal running speed movement for 4 seconds and gain exhaustion. So it's sprint burst if you... It's sprint burst when someone gets picked up that you can't... that you need to not run to not activate. This is a strange one. Like, it's a sprint burst that only triggers when someone's picked up. I mean, the last one sounds bad for team play. It sounds like pretty good for some team play, because you could imagine now, you know, Swift runs in, flashlight save, background player, flash save, blood rush, immediately. Well, I guess you can't use it again, but you know, maybe you could, yeah, like a forced sprint burst almost. You'd have to use this literally to. I mean, it could be useful for. Well, I suppose if someone gets picked up and you're near Starstruck, I guess. Like, imagine if the killer reveals Starstruck and you're near someone and gets picked up. Bam, run away. This could be powerful, but again, it's a forced one, isn't it? Very forced. Here's a cross-eyes animation. So that's a strange one. So these perks are a potentially stealthily useful teamwork perk. I'm curious about this one. Possibly one of the best survivor perks I've seen in ages. Dear fucking god, this is gonna change a lot by itself. And this. They changed the last one when unhook someone. Oh, did it used to be when you unhook someone you gain the sprint burst? Huh. Okay. Alright, well that's what the survivors can do. That is insane. I mean, I honestly, I expect to run into that in every game tonight as Killer Blood Rush. I genuinely expect to see this for the next few months, which means it'll get nerfed probably. Alright, or maybe it won't because nothing like that ever happens to the fucking survivor side. So Killers will get the nerfs. Right, well, before we play Survivor, I might as well take a quick peek at what the Killer offers. So this is the Skull Merchant, who is hard. A tactical killer, able to place drones to detect and debilitate their targets. Supposedly. What's your story? The self-made millionaire Adriana Imai came from a home in Brazil. He was an illustrator, designing colorful characters as worlds. Work on a logo with the window. And that's how he became born. She excelled in all facets of education, art, music. She was very competitive and violent nature. Her father was increasingly absent as his own obsessive drive ramped up. Adi Valente, a manga about a young girl who saves and protects the weak with her quirky robot companion. A manga, huh? By middle school, she was private school. He developed more time on his thing, in his manga, forced into hard times. They able to cut the ties. Adriana was put out of the Elite Academy. She was furious. Her rival took over a top spot. She stalked him. She didn't do anything, and she felt like an anti-hero. She retreated. Her father retreated into himself and produced new, darker manga. Unable to sell his manga, Sonedores Sombreros. The runway came so out of Windows income. And then Adriana made a website dedicated to Brazilian manga, running some success. She came to show a check. Her father left. Mother stayed around. Adriana was a self-made millionaire. She bought small companies. She sold them for profit. She was regularly flipping companies. She became frustrated. She stalked some directors. She tracked some executives with a drone, killed them. She felt pretty good. She got the company off. Then she would sweep into business, destroy anyone, and target for profit. This disappeared. An aggressive manager was the last target right home in Brazil. Survival tour is a perfect cover. Lured him to an airship hangar. Witnesses. Oh, that's what happened with the kites. The brother and sister's kites interfered with the drone operation. That's how they got involved with her. That was the person she did. So 4.6 meters, 32 meter terror radius, average height. Alright, cool. Whatever. So thankfully I got all her perks to max rank, which is good because I'm doing killer adepts. Kites again! I know. But it explains how her story is directly intertwined with the brother-sister combo. It got stuck around the rotor apparently, and that's what disabled it. Fucking kite. I mean, it's possible. Anyway, let's take a look at the Skull Merchant's power. That's a wall of text. Thank you. The Skull Merchant starts the trial with 4 drones. Press the power button to deploy a drone. While active, the drone creates a detection zone around itself. Within this zone, the killer is undetectable, and survivors gain lock-on progress. When no survivor is detected for a while, the drone begins a sweeping scan. If the scan finds a survivor, the drones become active. Survivors can hack drones to disable them. Failure activates the drone and immediately fills the lock-on meter. What the fuck is the lock-on meter? Success returns the drone to the killer, but sticks the survivor with a claw trap. A claw trap broadcasts the survivor's location to the killer until its battery dies. Survivors with a claw trap activate nearby drones and the drone recharges the trap's battery. Claw trap survivors may remove their trap when its battery is empty. So it's like, what, a beacon? If he goes near the drones, it charges it up. And they can remove it. So it's like a pig trap, but just for detection. Nothing else. Oh no, I know where the survivor is. Which sounds pretty cool, actually. Until you realize, so what? You know where they are. Now what do you do? Let's look at the rest. Special ability radar. Press the ability button to open a radar to see the locations of survivors with claw traps and those near any drone. While using the radar, target a drone to manually activate or recall it. Yeah, I get that, but... I get that, and that could be handy, but there's a difference between knowing where someone is and being able to deal with them. And also, if they have a claw trap on their head, they also know that you know where they are. So they will act accordingly. It's not like other stuff where it's like you don't know if they know where you know you are or not. And players will play differently knowing this. Okay, and walk on. The walk-on meter fills up when inside a drone's detection zone. It is immediately filled when failing to disable a drone. When full, the survivor is revealed by killer instinct while near active drones and suffers from the exposed status effect until the meter depletes while outside detection zones, or they are put into the dying state. Walk-on meter fills up when inside a detection zone, immediately filled when failing to disable a drone. When full, the survivor is revealed by killer instinct while near active drones and suffers from exposed until the meter depletes while outside detection zones. Okay, so that's a bit more useful. Basically, if your lock-on meter fills up, if you walk into an area, then you become exposed and when you disable the drone or... Okay, that's a bit more useful. Now, what are the three... This sounds like a very complex killer to me, in a sense. Use drones to guard areas or something like that? Alright, here's her perks. No, freaking drones, right? So, thwack. After hooking a survivor, this perk activates. The next breakable wall or pallet you break will make survivors within 32 meters, although according to the nerf that isn't the case anymore, scream and reveal their aura for 4 seconds. Okay, so it's... What? Fucking infectious fright, but for kicking... destroying something. Alright, that could be useful in some cases, obviously. Although apparently with the scream nerf, it might not be as effective anymore. Next, Game of Foot. The one I talked about previously, which I didn't know the full details of. While you are chasing the obsession, this perk activates. I fucking knew they'd nerf that combo. They nerfed the combo with Rancor, didn't they? I knew they would nerf it. I just knew it. They've probably made it so that you can't do it anymore. Probably for good reason, to be honest, but... Anyway. While you're chasing the obsession of this perk, you have to chase the obsession to activate it, is the thing. Damaging generators and breaking walls or pallets gives you a 5% haste for 10 seconds. Oh my goodness, what a fantastic bonus. Whenever you hit the survivor with the total most time in chase with a basic attack, they become the obsession. So I won't be able to combine this with Rancor anymore to be able to just down survivors at the end of the game. Because the conditions have changed. Now it's I have to total most time in chase. Once you do it in order, but still, you can't. It doesn't do the exposed thing anymore, I'd assume. Right? I assume that combo's been nerfed. This doesn't sound that great of a perk, honestly. Next, leverage. Like in business, you profit most when those around you suffer most. Every time you hook a survivor, gain 1 token up to 10. When you hook a survivor, this perk activates for 30 seconds. For each token, reduce the speed at which survivors heal by 5%. What thwack? Oh no, they heal slower, but it's only for 30 seconds every time you hook a survivor. So essentially, you can gain what, 50% healing reduction for 30 seconds if you hook 10 survivors. If you hook 10 survivors, by that point the game is almost over. 50% healing on 2 survivors left. This is just rubbish. Just buff Grim Embrace already so that we can have more incentive. It's probably supposed to incentivize cooking multiple survivors, but wow, that's it? A heal reduction that doesn't even last? Yeah, you're already winning. Well, what's the point? So a near very basic heal slowdown that's temporary. A slight haste boost that probably doesn't combine with Rancor anymore for the fun combo. And I guess this isn't too bad, but, you know, it's only depends on demolishing. Where is her anti-chase? She doesn't have any. She just has lots of detection. Detect people and that's it. Great. Well, let's hope that maybe it plays out better in the actual game. I don't know. I'm not impressed with those perks or her power, really. But we'll give it a shot. Right, well, let's actually start playing the game, huh? So what I'm going to do is a little different this time around. I'm going to try and get the adepts for both survivors. Keyword is try. So I'm going to try and get the adepts for both these 2 characters. So I can only use their new perks. And we'll see if we can get anything useful. I will, of course, use some items and bring an offering, maybe. To try and sneak it. We only have 1 hatch offering, so... Yeah, the story is just like kites, really. Fucking kites. I mean, it's different, but it's not engaging. Alright, let's just try a hatch offering. The only one we have, to be honest. Alright, well, I also have a stun the killer forward. So we're going to be using... So our advantages with Falita is we're going to be able to vault over things in quick succession. Maybe. We can fucking... If we prove ourselves with any survivor, we'll gain faster repair progress. And we will be faster if I heal someone. Yay. A talented woman, great absolute... Okay, yeah, whatever. The only thing that immediately grabs my attention from the 9 perks is Blood Rush. Maybe Collective Stealth. She's buying companies and chasing down the people only. She's not a maniac. Yeah, she's like a executive killer inspired by a violent manga. I have 3 dailies to do. I better get these done. At least the good news is that, I mean, if I don't get the adepts tonight, I'm not too bothered. It's just a fun little change instead of just playing normal perks or whatever. On the plus side, female kill is always a good thing. Well, it's not like there's a shortage of those. Maddock, Nurse, Hag, Spirit, Female Legion, Onryo, Artist, Pig. Not exactly short. Yeah, and the best killer in the game is a female, the Nurse. Yeah. DVD is doing good on female killers, horror movies in general, not so much. Oh, we're going to Haddonfield. Okay, well, that's a decent survivor map. The bad news... Well, actually, in the main building, if I'm right, I should be able to know where that is. Right. We're not playing against the school merchant. I don't think. Unless they disable tooltips, I don't think we're even playing against a new fucking killer. Unless they change that. So, great start. We're not even going to get to see the new killer in action just yet. Normally, when a new thing comes out, you just play against a new killer for about a week. We're not even getting the school merchants. So I don't even know how to play against it yet. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Oh, there's a gen up here. Let's have a look. There is not. Wait, why is there a thing here? Oh, it's a wraith. Great. Wait, this is new. Oh, hi, Rafe. What do you want? Dang it, Rafe, leave me alone. That's new. Since when has there been a wall on that house? That's not been accessible before. That's just a flat building. Oh no, let's go back and look at that for a second. Yeah. They've added an extra window bit to Haddonfield. No, I'm not kidding, by the way. That is not originally there. They've added it. That's kind of like what old Haddonfield used to have, didn't it? Also, right? Oh, the Wraith's following me. God damn it. I need to lure the Wraith away. Wraith is not stupid. Oh god, what kind of Wraith are we up against? What is the Wraith doing? Oh, come on. Are you a silent Wraith? No, you're not. You're a fast quote-quote Wraith. That actually worked? I can't believe it actually worked on him. Wait, where'd he go? Just run off? So... Hi, I guess. Hey, let's use one of my perks, I guess. I wasn't faking, I was actually a bit lost for some reason. There we go. We now have a bonus to doing gens. So, that makes the house stronger, right? Because of that window option? Yeah, let's go. Let's go do gens even fucking faster at 20% bonus between both of us now. Yeah, I know, right? It's just a combo. You know, prove thyself. And friendly competition. Look at that gen fly. And for some reason the Wraith is deciding to completely ignore us on the gen. This is quite fast. Time to go. Wow, did you see that gen just fly like that? I mean, granted there was 3 of us on it anyway, but... yeah, cool. Ah, poor Wraith, I know, right? But let's get back to this for a second. Why on earth is there a window here now? This has never been here before. This is a closed house with... oh my god, they buffed this house for survivors. Not even kidding. This is... I'm not being too greedy, I'm waiting for them to fully recover. Oh, they're coming in. Maybe not. I don't know what they're doing anymore. They made the house even stronger for survivors. I think, because now they have another option at the back. Hello. Gonna heal you. I guess I'll heal you and we'll have the power of haste as well. Yeah, we have a haste buff now. Okay, run away with our 5% increased haste buff. Or whatever. Oh, I've lost my competitive spirit, whatever it is. Friendly competition. Don't worry, I'll just get it back immediately. Alright, let's go rush the last gen somewhere. Whatever. I don't know what this Wraith's doing, but they're not doing very well. Yeah, we should... they fucking buffed it. They... like... No, he downed someone and then just, well, slugged him. I guess he thought slugging was the good idea. They buffed the house. That is why I've seen old Haddonfield videos of Noob 3. That that roof is like something from old Haddonfield. Good thing he's not a silent break. I would too, but I want to get my adept. He probably has no ed, though. He might be able to come back with no ed. Also, he's running Fanatophobia, so, you know. Oh my god. I can't believe... Why did they change Haddonfield, though? Why this map? I can't get over that. They changed Haddonfield. Why? Alright, whatever. Let's just leave. Oh, he's got a hook. He's off to a flyer. Haha, his Noed got cleansed, sucker. Assuming it was Noed, of course. It could have been anything. Yeah, we're just going to leave straight away. We're not going to stick around this game. This Wraith's been tortured enough. I'm gonna take the easy adept and go. Well, since Noed's not a problem, let's just wait. I guess. We'll give the survivors a chance to get out as well, just in case. It's fine. But why did they change Haddonfield? I don't understand why they changed that house and reverted it back to something that seems like it's from the old version of the map, which I only played like a couple of times, but I don't get it. Why are they not nerfing Garden of Joy? Okay, he doesn't have... Oh, whatever. You can just leave. Oh. Alright, go. Get out. Yeah, I need to tank a hit here, I think. Yeah, I gotta tank a hit. And the adept worked. So nice to know. Maybe the adept achievement has been fixed finally. Just fly a kite. Fly a kite for him, yeah. Oh. Yeah, that was easy. I'm actually gonna make a note in my adept notebook and took one try to get the first adept. Yeah, like in the Myers house, they opened the window. Did you not see that? I was pointing it out for a good bit of time. So I got some value from this one, a metric ton of value from this one. I didn't really get a chance to use this one. He had Bitter Murmur. It wasn't Noed. Oh no, it was Noed. He had Ruin and Noed. Bitter Murmur and Fanatophobia. Alright then, Maddock. I will see you later. Yeah. The Myers house has another window now onto a roof. It's like an old Haddonfield thing. You know, the old Haddonfield where there was a window that would go onto a house. Like, not a full one, seemingly, but like there's a rooftop. I don't think it's it's not a bolted window, but there seems to be a second option in that house. And then there's yeah, they buffed it for survivors. Holy moly. I didn't even need the add-on, but yay, I've got an adept. Halfway there. Let's see if I can get yours to level 3, mate. While we're sitting here in this bloodweb tree. Ah, yes! What good fortune. Nice. Now I get his... Oh, it's also 140 seconds. So, okay, well, there we go. Now all his perks are at max rank. And the rest of the points are going on the killer. I will eventually get them to Prestige 3 as well, though. Yeah, but it was already unsafe in a sense. You had the window to the side. You know? Now, you got a window to the side. If it was just the stairs, sure, it'd be great, but it's one hook and there's a window to the side. I've never thought the second floor hook was like a winning hook in any way. I don't know why you would make it that. Haddonfield isn't the map with a problem. Garden of Joy is. Why aren't they fixing that? Instead of doing these weird adjustments. It's like they don't know what they need to balance. Or whatever. Alright, well. Oh, nice. I actually have a killer shack for you. So actually, why am I bringing this one? I should bring a much better med kit, possibly. Yeah, with some like decent add-ons as well. Alright. So let's see if I can get Renato's thing. So we're gonna have stealth if we heal someone. We're gonna have an ability to fucking regenerate exhaustion, which is honestly useless with this adept, but it's a thing. There's literally no point in running this for an adept, but you know, it could be more useful for perks that don't suck. Unless I really want background player again. Alright. Weird. Devs, Bowards, what is it? I'm not kidding, this perk is going to be used by everyone. You know, killers already have to deal with Dead Hard, now we have to deal with Blood Rush. Yes, they have to heal themselves, but that's not really an issue for some groups to do quickly. You know, heal, use exhaustion, broken, use exhaustion again after 20 seconds. He is legit wearing flip-flops. You can't run in those. That's why he has backgrounds. Collective stealth. Yeah. Oh, we actually did heal somebody, so we're going to gain that daily done, which is nice. His run sound should be flip-flop. Well, it's only if Blood Rush is as powerful as it seems. It might actually suck ass. I don't know. Oh, God, look at these. Bloody hell. This is going to be a sweaty game. Oh, whatever. We'll deal with it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but to me, that seems really powerful with Sprint Burst. It doesn't work too well with Dead Hard, obviously, unless you decide to run Dead Hard and another perk, which would be weird. But still, Sprint Burst, Blood Rush, Sprint Burst. And because you can immediately use it again, it's not like you have to wait 20 seconds to use the exhaustion as well. You can just use exhaustion immediately. It seems like a very low-risk, high-reward deal. You know? If they changed it so that if you have to wait 20 seconds and then you get exhaustion back as well, then that might not be as bad. But the fact that you can just go Sprint Burst, Blood Rush, instant re-sprint burst, full health afterwards, and then you can just carry on. Oh, man, that is just insane. Oh, now we're facing the Skull Merchant. Also, that's the first time, actually, since I've been playing expansions that I've not played against a new killer in the first game. You know, Sadako Rising, Sadako's for ages. Dredge expansion, Dredges for ages. Wesker expansion, Wesker's for way too fucking long. Knight expansion, Knights for ages. And it took me one game extra to play against Skull Merchant, but sure. I didn't even pay attention to what it said. It's about avoid drones, I guess. Alright. Oh, on the new red foe. Oh, wow. This actually looks pretty good. Holy shit. What the heck? It looks way thicker. Holy moly. Look at the thickness of this forest. Wow. Yeah, look how dense it looks, though. This actually looks like a really thick... Yeah, she's running gamer foot. That's why you saw the obsession change. Oh, that must be the walk-on meter, I guess. Whoa, what's that weird yellow thing? Is that one of the drone zones? Oh, I have background player. Time to run. Killer's on me. Definitely time to run. Alright, so I didn't activate background player and everything's fine. Oh god. There's 3 lights on the player. What does that mean? Oh my god, what is this? There is a... So this must be like, what, the drone's detection zone or something? Whoa, what's it doing now? Scanning the area. I want to get back to that gen, but the drone is doing weird things. What if I go in the zone then? Can I deactivate this? Alright. Bye, drone. See you later. I just QTE'd you to death. I got some kind of thing in the bottom right. I don't know what that is. Now I have dissolution. I got a tracker. Oh, is this an add-on thing or something? Oh yeah, you're right. I got a little thing on my arm. Oh, you mean the core trap, right? That was kind of cool. But it's not showing a timer on the actual thing, I guess. Alright, okay. So, if they have a thing on, that means they have the claw trap. The claw traps can be regenerated by stepping into a detection zone. And it reveals where you are on the radar, I guess. Oh, it's a bird claw, but she has the add-on to add dissolution. Oh yeah, I didn't look at the add-ons, did I? I'll have to do that afterwards when we play as her. Alright, so... That's cool. I guess that other thing next to the 3 dots is a lock-on meter. When that fills up, she will become exposed. I guess the drones regenerate if they're destroyed. Or do they? Do the drones regenerate, or do they not? Our agenda, at least. Well, this is going to be a bit tougher of a game since she went after someone and killed them pretty quick. 3-person swift. I better hurry up and do gens then. Yeah. So why is it doing this scanning thing? It was static before. Now, is that what happens when someone goes into the zone or something like that? Like, it does that scanning thing. Now it's back to this orange field. Oh, is that when she's trying to scan for survivors? When she does that? Is that like a UAC scan? Our UAC is offline! And then suddenly she appears literally out of nowhere and the terror radius is very small. No, which way? I barely heard her until she was right on top of me. The fuck? What is that? Weird. It did say something about the detection zones being undetectable, but it deactivated, didn't it? Oh, shut up, Renato. We're good. Well, I have to say, this map does actually look a bit more nicer, honestly. Oh, the only... I can heal you, I guess. Sure. Then we can have collective stealth. Yeah, I get that, but it deactivated, so I thought maybe... maybe it gives like a delayed undetectable or something. Anyway, we have stealth now. I think. No? She doesn't have... Okay, maybe... not? Maybe it only works on the person I heal. Should we, like, not deactivate the drone? Oh, right. Now I have... Oh, great. I accidentally activated background player. By accident. Oh, there's the tower. Looks nice. What the fuck is that scream? That was so long. Oh no, she's killing herself. Why? Why are you killing yourself? Stop that. Like bloody seriously. Oh, she wants to rush the gen, I guess. Okay, you can do that if you want. Okay. Might want to run, Jill. I got drums pounding on my fucking head. I'm gonna try and... Oh, she actually did go after me. I have no exhaustion perks here. Ew. I'm trying to avoid all these drone zones, to be honest. Ground noise generator. Well, obviously you wouldn't be using it with this stuff normally, Sakura. Just show whining. Oh wow, reassurance. Nice. Oh, she will make it. She can heal me dead fast. Alright, sorry, I will heal you. Oh god damn it, she really is staying on top of these hooks. Good grief. Oh wow, she actually avoided it? Oh wow, you're right, she's like undetectable in the zone. So... There we go. Bye, drone. Wow, I got stuck on the fucking tree. Oh, now your terror radius comes back. Do you walk at all, person? Oh, it's called Renato. It really sucks not having windows of opportunity on the map where I can barely see anything. against someone who doesn't make many mistakes. I can't see where the powers are, for one thing. Yeah, why was the scream extended there? Do you ever will make it again? Yes, you do. You just... Yeah. Okay, yeah. Can we... Let's get... Alright, the gen is done. Nice. Bayou will make it! Yes, I'm trying to get gens done. Need it. Okay, the fact that she can go undetectable in these radar zones is actually kind of concerning. Honestly. Oh, there's the area building I need to go to. The other two die. I guess. Oh, thank God. Yeah, it looks like she did. Okay, let's... Wait, why can't I activate the fucking... Oh. The drone decided to disappear for some reason. Okay. Does the lock-on meter fade? I guess that's what the lock-on meter is there. Yeah, I guess so. For some reason, the drone decided to fucking go into outer space. Or whatever. I'm on the outskirts of it. Checkmate! Where is the action and the blood? Well, the school merchant's buying all the action right now. She probably... Sorry, but you can't see me. I'm on the edge. Boy thinks she's all good because I'm doing the gen as fast as I can. If you have adrenaline, maybe you can get out eventually. It's only... Oh wow, I need to do this gen quick so she can get adrenaline or whatever. Come on, adrenaline plays. Don't screw up now. Come on, adrenaline plays. Woo! She doesn't have adrenaline. Well, at least we can get out. Did she get adrenaline? Oh, right. Well, that helped then. Alright, well, all we have to do now is get out and hope that the killer takes the wrong exit gate. Or that she just appears literally out of nowhere. Yeah, I guess we're not getting out after all then. But the other person can escape because I'm going to take her as far away from the gates as possible. Yeah, you're not getting 4K. Sorry. You're not getting 4K. Nah, it was a 50-50. So the biggest perk that this killer offers is I can go undetectable in giant If only I had not... If only I had windows of opportunity, I could have actually done something there. Well, that sucks. But the last one got away. So basically, the biggest strength is that they can just be they can go undetectable for long periods of time. The actual power is irrelevant. They just go invisible. Yeah, good. Also, she doesn't seem to have a walking animation, which is just... Yeah, it doesn't look like this actually works. So, I mean, they don't have Rancor, so they're not trying the combo. Play with your food, pop. They had pop. Okay. It would have been nice if I could have actually escaped. Jesus Christ. I mean, if I had any of the normal perks, I might have had a chance to, but then this was an adept run, so... Blood Rush is essentially not going to do anything for me. But whatever, I got my challenge done. One of the dailies, I guess. Do I try again? Try and get this adept? But I'm not really that bothered about. Yeah, I guess we try a second time. Why not? Okay, so I now got a bit more of a feel of the killer. They set up giant zones which they can go invisible in. And then they can lock on to people and force them to disable their drones. Or else they become exposed. I thought for a sec earlier, Shikar, you were referring to Ailjan with the whining, but you meant Renato. Just for clarification, this is his name. Renato Lyra. Or Lyra. Wow, you pronounce that. Yeah, that was just... that was the strongest ability that the killer seemed to have. Just being able to just be undetectable in giant zones. Almost like a stealth killer to the limit. The new map looks nice, but it looks very thick. There's probably a lot of stealth opportunities in that sort of environment, I would say. Oh, a survivor, yeah, I figured that. It looks really raw. Yeah, and was it just me, or does the killer not have a running animation for the feet? It felt like they were just gliding to me. I could be wrong, but it felt like she was gliding. Or whatever. A waddle. She's like a duck. Oh, I'm so annoyed, because that was a good group of survivors as well. But I just couldn't do anything against the killer. Because naturally, if you're playing with survivors that good, then the killer is going to be ridiculously good as well. So, I know, which meant the killer would be ridiculously skilled. And, well, it's a new map. It's a new version of the map with thicker things where I can't see pallets. You see the Ed Skull walk animation. Well, okay. Well, we're playing against the merchant again. We have to avoid the drones, except if they guard areas or whatever. And in which case, we do not avoid the drones. Oh, why am I checking for fucking ruin? I'm checking for ruin. So there's Felita. We don't have to prove thyself here. But hey, at least the interaction with the drones is an interesting one. You know, you got a quick time event to do. You know, aside from the other quick time events. Lady, now is not the time for potential energy. Dang it. We were so close to getting that gen done. Fuck. Up, left, up, right, up. Now we have a claw trap. But the drone is gone. Yeah, the actual idea is cool. You know? It's like the night if they could count for longer periods or something. Oh god. I do not have balanced landing. Unfortunately. Oh, this thing fucking regenerated because I was in the zone again. That is annoying. You can see the battery going out. So the Predator. Well, I saw that. I thought of that with the claw in the first place. I thought like Predator, you know. So how can she spam the... How often can she spam these drones, I wonder? Oh, fuck's sake! Wait. Missing it fucking exposes you? Failing the fucking thing immediately exposes you? Oh, for fuck's sake. You know what this means, right? This killer is just Night 2.0. I thought that was if you walk on... Yeah. This killer is literally going to end up becoming like Night 2.0. They're just going to spam drones on generators and just force survivors to fucking deactivate them. Except they can't immediately necessarily do anything about it. That's the impression I kind of get. This is like, oh, I'll just spam a drone and I could spam a drone again. And then if you fail, then I just get the free hit or whatever. So you're not supposed to reveal, but if you stay in the zone, then... Just give me my fucking adept so we can move on to the more interesting side of the game. Yeah, look, she's immediately coming back. I tell you, this killer is going to play... Are you serious? Fucking really? Actually, I saved the best for last. Wow, this killer is just going to be another night, isn't it? They're just going to be a tunneling-based killer that just... well... I mean, the potential's there. You're undetectable as well, so just plunk them next to each other and then go between zones. So there's really no anti-chase, but they have plenty of stealth and ability to do guard large areas, it would seem. Oh, they're fucking dying light. It's not really a massive reduction, though. Okay, well, yay, I've got background player. I can run real fast when I wasn't intending to do so. That's very handy, I suppose. Here, you can have stealth now. Maybe, I don't know. I really don't have any idea. Yeah, you should just spam fucking drones on gen sites and then sit there and wait for a ping, and then you go over there and undetectable and sneak up on them. I don't know, I'd have to play the killer to get the gist of it, I think, though. But yeah, like, it seems like you're gonna have to, like, even when doing something like this, look, they're just placing the drone near the hook. You gotta wait until the killer is visible. If I go and try and disable it, I become locked on. They're gonna go back to hooks to check if someone's coming in range or whatever. fucking... Yeah, this is just... As I said, Night 2.0. Just guard areas with drones that are hard to deal with and take too much time to deal with. Not quite as powerful as the Knight, maybe, but potentially so. I'm guessing the drones must be punished pretty quickly because she's spamming them a lot. Oh no, I just have to... Can we get any of this done in time? Oh yeah, right, of course. Pain res. What a surprise! The killer that's happy to tunnel also has pain res. Lovely. Oh, they went undetectable suddenly for no reason. I wonder if they're in a detection zone. Randomly waiting to show up out of nowhere. Because literally all this killer seems to do is just hide in these zones until they can come out to play. And do nothing else. Jesus fucking Christ. This killer just sits in the... They might as well just be called the bush. I'm not impressed with how this is to play against. This is like playing against the Knight, but worse. In terms of the fact they just guard gens with an ability. And then they just move between the gens with the ability. I guess maybe you just have to go like, fuck it, I don't care if you know where I am. I'm just going to do the gen anyway. Doesn't... Wow, we're getting lag, too. Alright. Well, bad news for you, scum sucker. I fucking already had. Oh my god. I'm going to camp here, too. Oh, I'm going to check my radar for no reason. They literally just camp drones the entire game. That's all they seem to do. Camp the drone, 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 camp the drone. Just sit and sit and sit until everyone gets fed up. This is the Knight. This is literally like playing against the Knight, but worse. I am not joking. At least the Knight can't go invisible for long periods of time or forced exposed states on deactivating their power. This is fucking awful. Bloody awful. And the fact that you can just be undetectable by walking between different zones, you just park your ass on... All she has to do for the whole game is just plonk 3 drones on 3 different locations and just transfer between them when she gets bored or something. Oh look guys, I guess she wants to tunnel harder. Huh? What are you gonna do? Oh, now I'm gonna put a lock on drone. Oops, I'll just leave the area. Oh wow, look at this lag. The lag in the game is not helping matters. What the hell is this lag? Oh, she fucking missed. Good. I'm getting some insane lag spikes. Can you, like, fuck off, please? Don't bother. Go back to one of your camping drone spots or whatever. Oh wow, what the hell is happening to my OBS? My OBS is going crazy. It might not be a problem to do with No, it can't be everywhere, but it's a very easy free gen if you know which gens to go to. And you're invisible and you're undetectable. And you can just plonk the drone over the generator. I'm getting some weird lag here on my end. It might be my end that's causing the problem. Potentially. You might have to... This is so stupid. Oh, look! Undetectable! Undetectable! Which we had to walk into her because I didn't see him, but she then just decided to stop bothering. Oh, look, I wonder if she's Oh, look, she's undetectable again. Can't hear her. She just transfers between zones without any penalty. This is literally all the killer does. They just sit there and like, oh, well, you can't deactivate the drone without activating defuse. And if you fuck up the check... There. So this is all I have to do as the school merchant, is just plonk drones everywhere and sit and wait, apparently. And play the most boring 3-gen game possible. No. How about you fuck off for a change? And do something different. So boring. This is actually worse than the night. I'm not even kidding. This is actually worse than the night. Because at least the night you could W around. This person just fucking long range spams that shit. My first impressions playing against this killer is that this killer is possibly even worse than the twins somehow. So what happens if I fail this check then? Did it just stay on my arm or something? I'm sorry, but the fact that they can go undetectable by staying in zones is literally their strongest power, and it makes them the most obnoxious camper because they just go zone to zone, undetectable, coming in and out, and because they can plonk themselves in the middle of zones. My internet is lagging like crazy right now. Which we cannot actually be playing this. There you are, you have collective stealth now. No, OBS can't lag things. It's... My fucking internet is derping for some reason. Oh, it's a server thing, yeah. I mean, how exactly do you go around this? If you literally try to defuse it, they just show up. And then you could potentially be exposed. So, what the fuck are we supposed to do here? Just literally bounce around between them? I guess so. I guess the idea is go between them once, and then she just places them back immediately. Also, how are they placing these drones exactly? Do they have to go to the site to do it? Oh, come on. I tried to time it off of that, but because of the lag, I wasn't able to. Don't worry, she's just going to show up immediately. She wants to check every site in the game. Because that's just all she does. She just checks all the sites. Oh my god, I can't play on this server. This is so laggy and stupid and dumb. Yeah, I know. I don't know if it's the server or my internet in general. You decide. I can't play like this either. Which we seeing the dumbest fucking... The laggiest game isn't helping. Oh, there's no power here. Good, kill me. Get on with it. Oh, you are. You're trying to... Well, I had to test if this is my internet or just a server. My God, this is absolutely... The lag doesn't help, to be fair, but this is fucking awful. This killer just sits on drones the entire game. My God. Okay, we're out that match. I'm sorry, but if that is the new killer, that is a fucking pain. I can just switch off my brain and not even bother. It might be my internet, in which case I probably have to reset the fucking stream or something. Oh my God, the fucking OBS is derping, my internet is derping. But it's not derping because I don't know what's going on anymore. Is my internet just fucked up or something? Alright, well, we're off the server, maybe things will get better. Let's see. It might just have been that server, to be fair. We might be okay now. How does a fucking server lag my internet like that? Multiple survivors deactivating multiple drones at once. Now that's just obnoxious though. Really obnoxious for solo queue. Yeah, let's push this. Oh, it's not lagging anymore. It was literally just a serve. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, my internet's derping. I need to reset the stream. For fuck's sake. The OBS is still spazzing out a bit. That doesn't help. I think it is anyway. It's still, I mean, it's been okay, but I can only assume that I may have to reset. Possibly. That is so annoying, though. Yeah, it's still dropping occasional frames, so whatever's happened, I now have to break this into 2 parts. For fuck's sake. I fucking hate that when... It was all fine before. That fucking server must have broke my OBS feed or something. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. I think. Yeah, but I don't know. I think... I mean, it did lag real hard. Yeah, it was lagging real hard on my end, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. And then that's it. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to come back and do the second part of this in a few moments. So, I will be right back, everybody. Give me a minute. So, see you shortly.